close group. I mean, we really had a close group of friends, and I would say a close class. And so, I mean, we had a lot of fun. I mean, everything about high school was fun. I really can't think of, memories that are just horrible. I mean, we just had a lot of fun, and we didn't, like we said, we didn't have cell phones and all of that stuff. I mean, we had slumber parties and get-togethers and, just a lot of great memories and times with all together all the time.
I know we did a video, and a VHS video, which I pray to God does not work anymore. And they asked every senior, I think they asked us a few questions and something we wanted to say to ourselves.
That's the 6, 7.
Makes you graduate.
Anything.
Yeah. Look at us.
Open her up.
Go. Get ready to run.
I may have to buy her.
Yeah, I'm going to have to
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
We have one too.
Oh, no.
That's okay.
That's our shirt. That's our class shirt.
Gross.
That's all messed up. This is our class roster.
Class shirt.
Oh.
Who did not
Show
know
it
about
to
putting
him.
this in a plastic bag, okay?
Here's the shirt. I do not know who decided what was in the time capsule. And I was on student council.
I think the thing that commemorates this shirt is at Christmas, which would have been at the end of the fall semester of 1994, we moved out of the old Lindale High School, which is E.J. Moss now, and how we did that is we loaded up cattle trailers, literally. The faculty and staff did, and while they were home on the holidays, we literally moved all the student desks, filing cabinets, all of your personal items. I was a teacher in '95, and we had to do our own moving. And so we moved over here, but we were so excited about opening this, and it was just a special time. And I remember this was a special class. They were special academically. I think the class of '95 is really where we started our road to academic excellence with this class.
Well, I just noticed whenever we took this out, because I'd forgotten about this part, that it had the barbed wire on it. And I mean, we're just the same today with the restrictions that we have with our masks this year. I think for us, when we said I survived, Mr. Holder had said that we had to move over in the middle of the year. And we already told you guys in our interview that even the students had stuff in the back of the trucks. So I think for us, just that everybody has to be flexible, and we were that year, and now we are 25 years later, and we all work together well as a team.
Even though we had a really old school with cats in the ceiling and
bats in the locker room that year.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
things like that, I wanted to finish where I started. And so I was a reluctant one. I didn't want to switch mid-year. I wanted to finish, where I started. But, when we came here, it was super nice, very nice, and we appreciated it
after we got here. Well, I do remember helping the teachers box things and get the books to move over and all of that stuff. So
I just remember too that anybody that had a truck, we would put all the desks and chairs. I mean, there was no, we all helped out. We got out of school one day right before Christmas break, and we all just started throwing desks in and whatever else we could do to help.
The seniors were taking over there one day, and we got to walk in and see it before everybody else. And then, so that was fun. We got to see it, and then everybody else came back after Christmas.
Someone kind of came up with the idea that we weren't supposed to walk on the eagle when you walk into the front of the school. So it became a thing that whenever you went in, nobody walked on the eagle. It was, you went around.
This is our eagle. It's our
Yeah.
And it's roped off so nobody will step on it.
Well, what's funny to me is looking at the student parking lot, because I remember, you can imagine E.J. Moss East and West. That was our parking lot. And I remember when we first moved here thinking, wow. I mean, there was like so much space. I was thinking they'll never fill up this parking lot. And I mean, look at it now.
In the E.J. Moss building, this is only 4th grade and half of 5th grade, and it was our entire high school. So, I mean, that tells you how much we've grown.
Our coaches said if you go to the state tournament, 2 of them did, that we could cut their hair. So we did that on the big stage. I mean, it was great. So we had ladies that were there watching us to make sure we didn't destroy our coach's hair.
Which we did, and so they had to.
Yeah, she cut it so short that it's hard to repair.
Well,
she had some layers after that.
Really bad.
There's our head volleyball coach that led us to state this year. Check out how it looks.
I had really great memories in high school. Probably one of my favorite memories would be our band trips. I went with the band to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. That was a lot of fun. Being drum major, I feel like I learned a lot of leadership skills from them, and just learned to, I guess, be in front of a group and just the closeness of being in the band was really awesome. Lindale bands are awesome still.
They invested in us. I mean, I remember Miss Fox she still follows me on Facebook, and we talk, and her husband passed away a few years ago, and she knew that my son was a huge John Wayne fan, and she actually sent me a box of her husband's stuff that was about John Wayne, and so that's pretty incredible to have a teacher 20 years later care enough into a moment like that. But
Jamie Holder was a coach and a teacher for us, and we absolutely loved him to death. He was just the best history teacher. I mean, he did a great job of making you want to learn about history, and continued to invest in our lives, even now. So he was very inspirational in our lives. And Coach Stringfellow, Allison's dad, made a huge impact on our lives, and we all adored him. He was head basketball coach and
our biggest cheerleader.
Yes. I mean, our coach, Kim Watson, she
put up with our craziness.
We're all gonna cry now. I mean, she was a huge inspiration in my life. I mean, made me really believe that I could do things that I didn't know I could do.
So it's really sad that we can't all get together and do what we have been planning to do for 25 years.
Because I know that our classmates want to be here to see it, and it's,
just have to store it till we can.
We want them to be able to be here to see it. But
so it's really nice to know that we are blessed enough to have this opportunity, and that 25 years from now we can look back and not remember what we put in here or why we put in here, or if it's even going to work.
To me, what it means to be in Lindale Eagle is be a leader, and like I've gone here since I was in kindergarten, so I know almost everybody, and it's very nice to grow up here and be raised here, because everybody's so friendly, and I know all my teachers. My brothers had all my teachers pretty much, and it's just nice to know that everybody's always there.